From LALATE News Headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Mornings LALATE.
Hey, good morning. How are you? It's a continuation of Mornings LALATE with big updates about your $1,400 third stimulus check. The updates continue to circulate even right after I was recording the video right before this. A lot of stuff happening across the board. Let me give you all the details that I'll be covering in this video. First, $1,400 third stimulus checks will be landing by direct deposit on March 24th in a series of banks, including Direct Express. Second, paper checks will be landing across the board today, Monday, and some even have dates that the stimulus check will land in their mailbox on the 27th. Moreover, viewers of this channel are now reporting that the IRS stimulus tool has now updated itself this Saturday morning and are now reporting the stimulus checks are arriving the 24th by direct deposit. This is after viewers checked the tool in the last few days and said the 17th or no information. All really incredible, fast-moving action news this morning. It's faster than jumping a bridge or climbing a mountain. I'm here, you're here, and let's get ready to rock and roll as big developments are unfolding as Mornings LA continues right now. Good morning. It is a big morning, and later in this video, you'll see new video from the White House from the president visiting the CDC and talking about stimulus. And also, you'll see another new video addressing your stimulus across the board. But what I want to cover right now is the breaking developing news about your $1,400 third stimulus check, and this is just happening Saturday morning. A lot of developments and a lot of things happening. Let me tell you what the latest news is just right away. First, your $1,400 third stimulus check will be landing today in mailboxes across the country. Yes, U.S. mailboxes by paper check. Second, countless other viewers of this channel, thousands of others, will receive direct deposit of the stimulus check today in their bank account. Third, a lot of viewers are now getting alerts from their bank, including Direct Express, that the deposit will be on March 24th. In fact, so many viewers have now reported the alert of the March 24th for Direct Express. It looks like that may be the date for that card. Additionally, for March 25th, countless viewers are now getting an alert that the paper check will arrive on March 25th. Finally, the other major developing news is that viewers who have used the generally unreliable Check My IRS tool are now reporting it's been changing the information from March 17th to March 24th, and in some cases saying it's direct deposit. Wow, what a big morning. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because you see how we are on top of this as a family and trying to get through this together. Also, like this video. It really helps in the algorithms ranking. Let's see if we can do 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. And in this video, I'm going to go live into your chat with you, and we're going to be interacting one-on-one and answering and addressing each bank at a time. But first, let me go over the banks that have paid stimulus checks. And those that have paid stimulus checks so far are the following: Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot have paid stimulus checks. Also, People's United Bank, US Bank, PNC, Capital One, USAA as well. Also paying stimulus checks have been Union Bank, Meta Bank, Amex Bluebird, Navy Federal, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank America, H&R Block, Green Emerald Card, and TurboTax. So this is incredible, great news. Let's jump right into the chat and see what people are saying this morning. If you've got new alerts, tell me right now, because this is really great news. Let's see. Lori says, I just did amended tax return for 2020 instead of owing something. So if you just filed your amended 2020 return, it would not advance or update the direct deposit information, just as a backdrop for some viewers. Let's see what else people are saying. There's Sandy with a lot of super chats. Nathan, or Oregon State Federal Credit Union, nothing as well. Nothing on my end for Direct Express, says Jamie. Sherelle, American Express Bluebird. I've had some viewers get it on American Express Bluebird. Thank you for your comment. There's Jeremy, Direct Express card. There's Kathy. Hello, Ella. Good morning. How are you? Let me see some of the other comments. Oh, there's Jane. Thank you, Jane, for becoming a Purple Hawk. And Jeremy, IRS tool, still nothing from me. Let me go over to some of the other comments. What about people not on Direct Express? Yes. So this is also developing as well. That's from Jenny. That's a great question. So I've had a lot of viewers who are not on Direct Express who have suddenly gotten alerts from their banks that the stimulus checks are depositing on March 24th. They've also seen similar information about March 24th from the IRS stimulus tool. There's Chastity. How are you doing, LA? I'm good. How are you? There is Sophia. You would not believe this, but my parents just received checks for both of their federal returns and stimulus this morning. Supposed to be direct deposit. So Sophia's comment, she's surprised by it, but I don't want you to be surprised by it. On Thursday this week, I told viewers that you may be expecting a direct deposit of your $1,400 third stimulus check, and it may show up in the mail. And I said, start watching on Friday. I was late because it started showing up on Thursday. Viewers of this channel have received stimulus checks by U.S. mail starting this last Thursday. Those viewers who are expecting direct deposit. The stimulus check for mail is a very thin beige envelope. And the one in the mail that is the debit card is a very thin white envelope. So don't miss either of them. Let me jump back into some of your comments right away. I love that comment. Thank you so much, Sophia, and also for the super chat. Let me jump in. What can we do if we can't find out anything? Timothy, great question. So for now, you can stay with me because ultimately, if you hear your bank called, then your bank that is the way in which you learn information. The reason I'm making the information, these recordings, is because these recordings provide the information. Banks generally often don't provide information, and so that's why the need of these recordings. Michael, who dropped this comment in the video before this, and I saw this comment. Thank you, Michael. Michael Hauser, check the IRS payment tool. People are saying they normally would get direct deposit. Now the IRS tool saying paper checks will be mailed out the 26th of March. Thank you, Michael Hauser, for that comment. I really appreciate that. Damon Ward, what about net spend accounts? LA, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you, Damon Ward? So net spend, I had viewers get net spend on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th, and more later yesterday. So stay with it. Don't worry. It's going to be a little while. There is Lisa Stevens, Regions LALATE. There is no Regions LALATE Bank. Maybe in the future. No, she's asking about Regions Bank. No, I don't know anything about Regions Bank yet, nor do I know about the Bank of LA. Lori, I have Bluebird and have not gotten anything. So stay alert because some viewers on Amex Bluebird have gotten the stimulus check. Jimmy Cox, Wells Fargo, nothing yet. So here, and I love Jimmy Cox's comment about that, nothing yet. Let me cut back to where I am. Now, here's what you need to know is that the major banks and credit unions generally determined or held that the effective date of the direct deposit was March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So they started to release the funds on March 17th, on St. Patrick's Day. So if you're tuning in and you hear me call Chase or Wells Fargo, in the case of Jimmy, it was his bank I called as well. Some viewers have already gotten it from Jimmy's bank, but he hasn't gotten it. What should you think? Don't worry. Absolutely, don't worry. Keep a smile on that face. Why? It's only been 2 banking days. It started on the 17th and continued on Friday. So it has not been Thursday and Friday. It has not been a very long time. I know that the bill was passed, then the checks went out, then you've seen all the commercials from the president, and it may feel like it's been a few weeks. It's been 48 hours for the vast majority of the banks receiving the funds. So that is where I want you to stay positive and motivated and understand what the time frame is so far. Great question so far. Let me jump back into the chat. Nothing received, Anita from Sun Trust Bank. Thank you for the information. So Takanda Lakota says Iris Tools now saying May 26th for me. So you see the change. This is just happening Saturday. This is happening at the moment. It's the Iris Tool is now showing March 26th. There's Bonnie. Hello, LA. Hello, Bonnie. How are you? I haven't gotten any dates from mine, says Susan McAfee. Stay vigilant. Don't worry. There's Gunner. My son and daughter got theirs Wednesday. I didn't get mine. We have the same bank. That's a common situation we have heard. Don't worry. Stay vigilant. Don't worry about that at all. I've not gotten anything. I'm on SSI. So the question, Terrence, is which bank are you at? Or if you're on Direct Express card. Theron. Thank you, LA. You've been there from day one. I appreciate that. Well, thank you, Theron, for your very nice comment. So there's Heather Weathers. She uses Navy Federal. Haven't gotten hers or her husband's, both on SSI. So Heather, don't worry. Stay positive because I've had viewers get from Navy Federal starting this last Wednesday, and I had someone get it yesterday as well. So you see how Navy Federal, someone got on Wednesday, but another one got on Friday. So don't worry. Sabrina, what about Brinks? I don't know about Brinks. Charles, what about West Virginia City National Bank? Don't know anything about that one. There's Justin. I'm on Direct Express. I haven't received mine. I've received both of my 2 stimulus checks on my Direct Express card. So if you're just joining me, the big update on Direct Express is that viewers are now seeing it actually deliver a alert that it's landing on March 24th. This is huge, great news. We had first heard details about a gossip that it may land on Direct Express Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and other banks, but now people are actually getting the alert that it's landing those days. I'll have more about that in a second, but let's watch a video from the White House released overnight in which the president went to Georgia. And in his visit to Georgia, he spoke to the CDC about their urgent role in dealing with the pandemic and the rollout of stimulus. Let's listen in.
The end of not paying attention to what's going to come again and again and again and again. We can build all the walls we want. We can have the most powerful armies in the world. But we cannot stop. We cannot stop these viruses, other than be aware where they are and move quickly on them when we find them. And the one thing the reason I am so happy to have been able to, to have Doc here, is that science is back. No, all kidding aside, think about it. For the longest time, not just as it relates to CDC, but science was viewed as sort of an appendage to anything else we were talking about. But it's back. And I just want you to have some confidence that it's not only are the Vice President and I and the whole team and the whole COVID team writ large committed, but the American people have moved.
What it's important to understand is that the president went on a massive tour yesterday across Georgia to tell people help is here. But my job on this channel has been to deliver the news of when help is actually here. Because for some viewers, they have yet to receive their stimulus check. The president released a video yesterday talking about the sending of the stimulus check. This person in the video, Jocelyn from Virginia, had yet to receive it. But the viewers of this channel have not received their stimulus checks as well. And that's why it's important to stay on top of the subject. Let me jump back into the chat and see what the rest of you are saying right now. What about people who are in public service? What about Brinks? Another person about Brinks. Don't know anything about that. So Julie, Direct Express says it will be several weeks. Let me address this right now because this is where things sometimes get off the rails. Julie's comment is that Direct Express says this. If you go to the Direct Express website, it actually posts something. And viewers yesterday were saying it just posted something yesterday. No, it had it there for several days. It had it there for several days that your stimulus check is coming in several weeks. Now, let me just express what I want you to know is that ultimately the best indicator of when the stimulus check is coming is alerts people are getting from Direct Express, not what's posted on the website. Viewers have actually received direct express alerts saying the stimulus check is coming March 24th. So that is the most updated information because the information is from viewers of this channel and it's literally this morning and last night. Additionally, throughout yesterday, we've had some strange occurrences where people called up banks, other banks, and they said the bank teller told me there will not be any stimulus checks for a few months from now. There's always a strange bank teller who'll tell you anything crazy tale you want to hear. But whether the person misunderstood the teller or the teller actually said that crazy thing, we don't repeat crazy folklore or crazy things that don't make sense. Ultimately, the great news is the following. The president promised you would get the stimulus check within 10 days of when it became law. That 10 days is coming up next week. If you count it as 10 days from when he made the video was released on Tuesday. So 10 days is also the end of next week. That's number one. Number two, the IRS tool, Track My Stimulus Check tool, which was not working as of yesterday, is now reportedly working because now it's showing stimulus checks landing on the 24th and the 27th. And actually indicate if it's direct deposit or paper check. This is huge, great news. Also huge, great news is that people from big banks, small banks, credit unions, and also cards like Direct Express are now getting alerts that it's coming the 24th or the 27th. This is huge, big, breaking news that you would not have heard yesterday. And that's how news changes. And it's ultimately you, the viewer of this channel, who helps one another. Because when I turn to you and you have that information, that's how we learn what's happening. Coming up in a second is more about what's happening in later today for direct deposit. But first, here's a commercial break. I'll be back in 60 seconds. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with Evenings LALATE. I just messed up that time, didn't I? 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Evenings LA. And then tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. with Early Mornings LA. If you missed Early Mornings LA and slept in because you crushed the Calcino last night, you can go watch it on the channel. It's archived. It's a very good video. During the commercial break, Norma dropped a comment and said, I just checked the IRS tool and it's changed. It now says the 24th for direct deposit and I use Direct Express. That was her incredible message. Thank you, Norma. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You see how this channel works together as a family. How do we work? Because ultimately what we do is we see a group of people as a family, a very large family, and we see information from different sources. And as one person updates something, then I share the information with someone else. And then suddenly we learn together as a family. So make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to miss a single video throughout the day. I'm back with you on noontime and then afternoons and then evenings. Also, like this video. It really helps in the algorithm's ranking. Let's see if we can get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. And with that, let me jump back into the live chat with you and see what else viewers are just starting to hear about their stimulus information. Let's see what other people have right now in the comments. There is, so Vanessa says, I use the tool, the IRS tool shows no information. Mike Stevens says, not helping for him as well. So give it a little bit of time. I've had viewers since St. Patrick's Day send me private messages that said, oh my God, LALATE, the tool just updated. It said nothing and now it says something. Or it said 17th and now it says 24th. So give everything a little bit of time. Really, it's the best advice I can give. There's Jamie Julie Eaton. My wife didn't get her second stimulus on Direct Express. She did the tax thing and nothing. I probably get my third paper check before she gets her second. Interesting. There is D. Wampler. I just got the IRS tool and it says not enough information or not eligible. So understand, if it says not enough information, you're still getting a stimulus check. The point is that for some people, the tool is now becoming helpful. For others, it still remains unhelpful. There's Gamble the Re-Up Money Randis. Says the IRS tool now says the 24th. So this is great news. Really getting a lot of progress suddenly. A lot of things are going across the board. Let's see some more of the other comments. Some may come in the mail, says Jenny. Absolutely. Very well true. There's Sita. Thank you, LA. I appreciate that. James Hernandez, Direct Express, nothing pending. So and there's James Mueller, actually, had the exact same comment. So if you are at a bank that I detailed on this channel this morning and you don't show anything pending, use the information I have from other viewers of the same bank to assist you. So for example, if you are green dot and you have not gotten a penny, well, do what Teresa said, which is, LALATE, I've heard you say people got green dots since March 17th. I got my green dot on Friday, 2 days later. So tell viewers, use the information and stay calm. In the case of these two viewers, James Mueller and James Hernandez, both of them are Direct Express but have no information. Use the information of other viewers, which is they are on Direct Express and they are now getting alerts of March 24th. And their IRS tool is showing March 24th as well. So use the information to assist you and keep on watching. There's Debbie. So she's net spend. Debbie Box, net spend, nothing yet. That's the same situation. We've had net spend pay to viewers since St. Patrick's Day. For other viewers, it has not. It just takes a little bit of time. Let me jump into some of the other comments. There's Justin. Emerald Card, Direct Express, nothing. And let's see, which I guess is different than Emerald Card from H&R Block. Let me see some more of the comments. Nothing from my credit union. So credit unions, banks, big banks, they're just all paying. And that's a very, very important message to always deliver. People always wonder, is this third stimulus check coming later for a credit union versus a big bank? Or is a savings loan paying later than a federal bank? No, it just depends on the bank. And also for the purposes of SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or railroad benefits, you are not the factor, it's the bank. Some banks paid SSI recipients day one, a week ago yesterday, because they were on Chime. Some viewers got it this last Monday, which was 5-6 days ago. They got it because they're on H&R Block Green Emerald Card. It just sort of depends on who you bank with. It's not you, and two people may bank at the same bank, and one may get it and the other may not get it. So don't worry if you are on the side that has not yet gotten it. Stay smiling, stay positive. Let me see some more of the other comments. Francisco, thank you, LA, for everything you do. Thank you, Francisco. Bar Harbor, nothing yet. Regions National, nothing yet. Let's see. I just checked now, and it said March 24th. So Sita Pasilas, who is a member, Sita says just checked right now, and now it's March 24th. I assume what Sita means is that it did not say March 24th, and that is now updated. So you see what I'm now reporting is actually happening. What's happening is IRS is updating the tool, and suddenly it's going from no information to March 24th or March 17th to March 24th. So this is huge, great news. So if you're just tuning in, we are now seeing it is a major wave of updates. I don't want to say it's a wave of delivering stimulus checks, but at least it's a wave of a major update. The major update across the board on the IRS tool, if you're just joining me at the 25-minute mark on Mornings LA, is that the IRS tool in this Saturday morning, is just changing itself to now report March 24th as the delivery date. I broke that this morning on Early Mornings LA and this morning on Mornings LA because I started hearing it last night from a few viewers, and this morning a few more, and now I'm seeing a lot. We're a couple dozen viewers now that have now reported the IRS tool went from no information to March 24th or from March 17th to March 24th. This is how we see progress, and this is how we help each other as a family. Let me jump back into the comments. There is Ways Warrior. What a great name. I have Chime. My stimulus was deposited on the 12th. Great job. There's a John Griffin. What's going on with unemployment PUA? It's extended to September. Deanna Wiley, Direct Express. Mine is now showing March 24th. I love it. There's Deanna Wiley. You see what's going on. More viewers are getting March 24th, and Deanna Wiley is getting Direct Express now March 24th. If you're just joining me, there's incredible changes happening at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday morning. The major changes were first reported sporadically on this channel on Mornings LA, the video before this, where I said March 24th is starting to become the date. And now it's becoming very mainstream. We're seeing a lot of viewers are getting Direct Express updates of March 24th, getting IRS tool dates of March 24th, and getting other updates from other banks of March 24th. It's becoming a major day. And guess what? If you think about it, yes, it's exactly 7 days after the first big drop occurred on St. Patrick's Day. Ironic? No, that's the way they do things. That's the way they do things. I'm very excited for you. And you know what? One of the things I wanted to impart to you, which I didn't start on the video, and I want to end with, is the following. Tracking a stimulus check should not be a stressful moment. Do not stress about the situation. Do not ever think, I'm not getting a stimulus check, or it's missing, or it's lost. Do not think that. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the sender. And it has to do with the recipient, the bank. They're dealing with issues, and they're trying to get the stimulus check to you. It is very, very, very early on in the process. It's only been 2 days since the first major drop occurred on March 17th. And while you may need the money, and you may need the money for those bills, do not stress about whether the check is missing or not coming or disappeared or stolen or gone. It's still on its way. I want you to stay positive. I want you to stay smiling. Otherwise, I'm going to bring back Blaine 66 and Javita Light. And I have to find the scarf for that. So let me jump back into some of your incredible comments. I got mine on the 17th. There, let's see some more of the comments right now. Oops, the screen is jumping. There we go. Always keep face, says Theron. I appreciate that. March 24th, direct deposit, another viewer. IRS tool just updated that my payment is being deposited March 24th, but it came yesterday, March 30th. Oh, so I love this information from Cece. This is what I've always told you about the IRS tool. I told you under second stimulus that the tool would say, December 30th, and people would get it on December 20th. They'd get it 10 days earlier. Well, Cece's tool says IRS just changed the tool and said March 24th, but I got it today, the 20th. So it shows you how IRS is basically saying it's on its way. It may be there before the 24th, but we're now telling you the 24th. Great news across the board. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for your wonderful comments this morning. Your wonderful comments really helped other viewers see things and for me to see it as well. Your information is what I'm able to impart to millions of viewers this channel so I can help others with your information as you help one another. And that's how the cycle works. Thank you so much for that information. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to miss a single video throughout the day. Also like this video. It really helps in the algorithm rankings. Let's see if we can do 2, 3, 4,000 likes. And if you want to become a member, the member link's at the top of the chat and the pinned comment. Coming up next is Noontime LA, shortly coming up. I'll have a lot of big updates for you, and then we go into Afternoons LA. Right before this was Mornings LA, big broadcast with a lot of videos from the White House. If you missed that video, it is now archived on the channel along with the early morning show. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, keep on staying positive, don't go negative, stay very informed and very focused, and keep that smile on the face as we go into a midday of Saturday morning.